Guys, welcome to this video. I'm gonna read some art flat entitled parent story. And the first story, the mom think it's the worker's fault that the kid is acting up. So let's get into this. And if you like the video, consider subscribing, liking, and comment. So let's go. This first story is by Grape and Yetis, and it's kid causes trouble in store, but it's the worker's fault. I recently started working at a sweatshop, and one weekend I had my first kid encounter. Now, I've worked in a child-oriented store before, and I'm honestly surprised that it took long. It took that long to encounter an entitled customer. Granted, it was not my worst current encounter, but I thought I should share it. With it being summer holiday and a lot of people doing stay cautious, and sweatshops have been busy, which is meant to constant keeping on top and delete depleted stocks. At this point in the day, I was particularly hidden from the view, stocking up into pick and mix workshop and wiping down the counter. Thankfully, for she was able to see everything. A bunch of young women, complete with buggies, walked past the store like a moth to a flame, with a young toddler that was that that with that was with them ran into the store and immediately started pushing stock off of the shelf and grabbing fistfuls of sweets, including the expensive and popular American sweets. My coworker was quite scary and snapped the child to put the sweets back and promptly ran from the store with the grubby hands and still holding a fistful of sweets. While I caught up to the corner and able to move out of it, my coworker ran after the child, informed the parents of their delinquent child. The mom ended up coming in to pay for the sweets, but as she did, her child went around child went around to another store, expensive Cheeto, crushing its hand bags of sweets on the floor. They go. Honestly, he was acting like a little of a brace kid from Nemo, bringing on the glass and shouting about all the picks and mixed sweet he wanted. My coworker running damage control while I was a slave to the cash register, telling the child to be patient and treat the store with respect. One of the mother friends, I know you, I kid you not, told my coworker this, and I quote, "I've been watching you. I need to change your attitude. He's a child. This is how they act. Your customer service skills are deplorable." Wow, sure, lady. Every child has a hurricane running from their money. Run for money when a mess is concerned. The nerves of some people. Yeah, this lady shouldn't have even said anything, dog. Like, that they needed to they really need to what's it called? Like, handle the child, dog. That's really stupid. So on to the next story. Hey guys, this video is by King Young M, and it's EP ruins my friend's birthday cake. So a little bit of a backstory. My friend, we will call him Hayden for his privacy. Birthday was on the 19th of August, and I eventually bought CP, cardamom points, with my own money. No, in my country, Bangladesh, parents usually does not give money to the children. I got a $10 Google gift card from my uncle last week, so I bought a CP. Using $10, you get like 880 CP. And as I bought it first among my friends, so I thought, why not show it off? And boy was I wrong. So the day came for my friend's birthday. I got dressed and went to his house by my father's car. After I reached there, I was gathering my friends with me. There was another kid and the people who were not known to me and was my friend's neighbor because they lived in the same apartment. When I called everyone into his room, two of the unknown kids also came to me. I don't know why. After everyone was here, I quickly opened my phone and showed them that I bought CP. Everyone was happy except for one unknown kid, which we'll call KM. He came to me upset, and conversation went like this. Can you also buy me it? Sorry, bro, but can't. Okay, then, you're gonna pay for it. We thought the kid was joking, but after a while, I saw the woman approach me with the EK, so I knew it was his mother. After they came to me, her mother said, "Can you please explain to me why you're being so rude to my kid and not buy him what he wants?" Sorry, but I'm not trying to be rude to him. and I do not want to spend money on someone else. Also note that I do not have any more money. I said that because I thought that this was going to be interesting. My son said you were swearing at him and saying he was poor and not biased. Sorry, but your son is lying. I did not say anything like that. What did you say? My son didn't lie in his entire life. Buy him that thing or else I will have you want it. Do whatever you want. Your mother did not teach you any manners of how you should talk to your elders. And why don't you share what you have? You have way more things that you don't need. Yeah, I hate when people say, like treat your elders like bro, like dog. No, me do whatever. Okay. After that conversation, she went away, and me and my friend started playing again. So Adam told me that they were one of the worst family in the apartment. Soon my friend mother called us out to cut the cake, and before he even cut the cake, the EK did something horrible. EK, your friend didn't buy me CP. Now this is what you get. Then he takes the cake, throw it onto the floor. Everyone's super upset, surprised. EP was like, you did the right thing, telling her son, aka the EK. Adam and mother and the EP argued about 10 to 20 minutes. After that, she was kicked out the house. The EP was like, I'm gonna call the police on you for kicking me out of your house, which obviously she didn't. After the party was over soon and I went to my house, so did the others, and oh boy, was it a fun day. Yeah, bro, that's like really stupid, dog. Like, bro, why would you do that? Like, to me, that makes no sense. These people are stupid, dog. So, yeah, let's go to the other stories. So, yeah, peace out. Okay, guys, our final story is by Merciless Idiot, and it's entitled Mother sent a safety guard to an overly aggressive German Shepherd to freak out a 9-year-old. Trigger warning: child abuse. This happened to me when I was about 9, so 23 years ago. Also, I am currently drunk, and I'm writing this just because I want to drop some heavy weight from my memory. So to be honest, I don't care about anyone else's opinion about it. I just need to tell the truth. TLDR at the end. Premise: I've been abused both physically, luckily not sexually. I've been beaten like a punching ball on regular basis, and psychologically by my own mother, the bitch, aka B. Since I was 3.5 years old, that's the main reason why I chose to run away. When I was 9, I had enough for the first time, so I ran away from my house. I kinda set up a camp on the roof of a parking lot close to our house. Before I moved, I collected some provision from my home, like my toothbrush and some toys and some food, mostly chips and cookies and stuff like that. B knew where I was all the time, yet she didn't care at first. She thought if I experienced the homeless lifestyle, I would regret my choice as much as I'd just come back home. Unfortunately for her, the abuse I'd been through was so bad I didn't even go back unless I was forced to, so I ended up spending a couple of days living on the roof of this parking lot. Some other kids that lived in my same place knew I ran away, and they tried to take advice from my situation by trading stuff they thought I could need with the few toys I brought with me. Kind of like they offered me a sea turtle shell. I real one still don't know where they got it. For a knockoff Tamagotchi, I own a tiger babe and the dinosaur one, and a dead sparrow corpse in a cage for some money and bags of cookies. I didn't accept the dead sparrow cage, but I set it to trade my bit for a turtle shell. But I still miss that bit down. After 2 days, I still sleep on the rooftop, using the turtle shell as a pillow, and things I definitely did not recommend. When B had enough and found a way to bring me back home, I thought she lived in a residential village that had a private surveillance system, and unfortunately, the parking lot roof where I spent was part of it. So B asked the resident guard to come and fetch me. That guy had a very aggressive German Shepherd, and at the time, I was very afraid of dogs. So when he came and threatened to unleash his dog, which was growling at me, if I didn't go back home, I freaked out and did exactly what he asked. Considering he followed me until I got home, I kinda had no choice and went home. Once I was home, I been severely beaten with a stick by B, and I spent the rest of the years thinking about where to go next time, and I I would have run away as if it was early summer and I didn't have school at the time. She had a few problems hiding the consequence of her punishment because I had all the time to heal. She just had to keep me home for a while. This didn't prevent me from running away again though. In the following years, I tried to do so at least five more times. As soon as I reached a proper age, I left school and started searching for a job, and definitely left her home. TLDR, my mom was abusive and drove me to the edge of madness since I was a kid. When I was 9, I had enough and first time and ran away and set up camp on the roof of a parking lot close to her home. But she sent a private security guard to bring me home. The guard had aggressive German Shepherd. The first 20 years of my life sucked more than a porn star on a bukkake scene. Edit. Thank you for all the support. It's nice to see there are so many decent people in the world, but I really should stop staying on Reddit when I'm drunk, likely yesterday evening, because I always end up sharing my life stories and move for private part and look like if I'm desperate or worse. Yesterday, apparently, it looked like I was worse because someone sent me an anonymous message with the contact for the Canadian Suicide Prevention Hotline, a link for some related related subreddit. However, did this out. If you're reading, thank you for the concern, but I am not suicidal. I'm not went through a bad period. I should just quit spending time on Reddit when I'm drinking. Also, I'm not in Canada, but I wish I was. Yeah, bro, that's parents are like, some people shouldn't have like kids dogs. Cause like, why would you beat a kid when they like 3 and going up? Like, this chick like shouldn't even had a kid. And yeah, I'm gonna edit the thing right here. So if you like this video, subscribe, and if you want me to look at other subreddits, comment it down. And I'm pretty sure I'm sick. So yeah, peace out, guys.